Hey Aries, it's me V with Born Awake Tarot and Spiritual Teachings. I want to first off apologize to you for your reading being so late. I've had a lot going on and I'm actually taking the time to apologize to each individual sign when I do the readings. Myself, I've had a lot going on, and the most important thing is I'm getting your readings out now, even though it's the 13th of August, they're still getting out. Okay, there's a glare on my, there we go. Okay, so first off, I would like to say we're going into a Mercury retrograde, okay? A Mercury retro, as of actually today, okay? Mercury retrogrades can be felt a week to 2 weeks before they take place, which they're taking place today. And it will go, the Mercury retrograde will go up until September 5th, 2017. But the thing is with the Mercury retrograde, Mercury is kind of slow moving, and so we can still feel the after effects of it until the 18th of September. What does this mean for your sign? Aries, you're a go-getter, okay? You're forward moving energy. And the thing is this could leave you frazzled. This could leave you frazzled and frustrated, okay, during the Mercury retrograde, because, you know, the energy is moving backwards and you wanting to move forwards, okay? And the thing is this too, it's very important, it's very important, Aries, during the Mercury retrograde, that you watch what you say and how you say it, but you also take the time to listen to what other people are saying and how they're saying it to you. Okay, now let's move on to your reading. I'm using the Osho Zen Tarot deck. I am using the Doreen Virtue Archangel Oracle cards. I am using the Doreen Virtue Goddess Guidance cards, and I got a new deck. And you're the first sign I'm using it on, Aries. It is the Doreen Virtue Mermaid and Dolphin Oracle cards. Okay, so let's jump into this reading. Normally I go across, but they want me to go down. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Okay, it's very important. You received, the first card that you received is Inner Voice. Okay, I'm going to back up here. 3 things that you're going to be working on this month, because you received these cards upside down. You want me to do this. The first card that you received upside down is the Source. This card right here is, the Source is God, the Creator, but also you're part of God. You're not God, you're part of God. So this is getting back to you. This is also taking your power back. Okay? This is getting back to purity, your true, genuine self. Okay? This is something you're going to be working on in the month of August, Aries, is getting back to your true self, getting back to Source, God, higher power, Spirit. This is purifying yourself. This is taking your power back, clearing away anything that doesn't serve its purpose any longer, be it internally or externally around you, okay? People, places, things, environments, stuff, mental things, okay? Purifying yourself, clearing everything out, internally, externally. This is something you're going to be working on this month, Aries. The next card you received is Intensity. Okay? They want me to tell you that things are going to be pretty intense this month for you. And this card right here is through the intensity of getting rid of and clearing out everything, people, places, things, mental, you know, like things we hold on to, guilt, things like that. It's going to be intense, and through this card will be turned right side up, and just like the Sphinx coming through the, you know, through the ashes, there's healing. Okay, that's something you're going to be working on this month. Now, the next card you received is Guilt. You received this upside down. This is the other thing that you're going to be working on this month, Aries, is releasing guilt. Releasing any guilt that you've been holding on to, that you've done or has been placed on you. This is something you're going to be working on this month. Now, let's get into this first card. The first card you received is Inner Voice. Okay? They want me to say that some of you are not listening to your inner voice. And it's very important that you listen to your inner voice, because listening to your inner voice voice is your intuition, but also it's higher spirit, it's spirits, it's your guides, it's God. It's God's voice talking to you. They're saying it's very important that you listen to your inner voice this month. Through this, they're also wanting me to let you know that, hold on, just a second, let me back up. They want you to sit in silence this month. Take time out by bodies of water. Okay, this is the full moon over your third eye. Sit in silence to listen to your inner voice. Okay, go out get outside, go to nature, sit by bodies of water. Okay, to hear your inner voice, to get clarity, to be at peace. Okay, the next card, like I said, you're going to be working on is the Source. This, listening to your inner voice. If you need help, sit in silence and get back to Source. Find out what you need to let go of to purify yourself, to take your power back. Okay? The next card you received is Compromise. Okay? This card right here is when you turn around and you can promise your morals, values, your beliefs to appease other people, to make them happy. This is saying, Aries, don't compromise who you truly are. Don't compromise your purification, your purity, your true nature, just to make somebody else happy or just to let them have what they want. You be you. Because the thing is when you compromise your true self, all it does is leave a bitter taste in your mouth. And then you feel guilty. Then you've got guilt. Okay? That's what they want me to tell you this month. So far. Anyway. Excuse me. The next card you received is Clinging to the Past. See this box right here? This is the past. The good, the bad, and all that. This is this lady right here. She's holding on to the past, and her back is turned towards her future, which is the champagne glass. Now, she's so caught up in the past, she's not seeing what she looks like in the here and now. Her clothes are tattered and torn. They're worn. Her back is totally torn. She doesn't see what she looks like right now. She's let herself go. Okay? It's time to let go of your past. It's time to let go. Turn around. Drop that box. Turn around and see that champagne glass. Turn around. See what you look like in the here and now. Okay? The next card you received is Postponements. There will be some postponements this month for you, Aries. But you see this person right here? They see things black, white, and gray. And through that picture frame is a colorful, bright future in life. And the thing is you're seeing how you've postponed you having this beautiful life by seeing things through black and white and gray, postponing things with your own mind. Okay? See this rainbow right here? That's the part of you that wants to have that happy, beautiful, blessed, colorful life. And you know that you've been postponing this by the way you think, by the things that you've held on to, the belief patterns that are no longer served you, the conditioning that our families have put on us, society, even our own conditioning. This is saying it's time to let that go. It's okay to jump through that picture frame and have that beautiful, colorful life. It's time to stop postponing by the way you think your future. The next card you received is Intensity in reverse. They want me to say that this is going to be coming on pretty intense with you this month. There's going to be a clearing. There's going to be a transformation. But you receive this reverse, and this is what you need to work on this month. The next card you received is Ripeness. Okay? Like this tree that bears fruit, it knows when to release the fruit when it's time to move away. And this right here is saying the time is ripe. The time is ripe to let this go. And Aries, you know it. The time is ripe to let go of the past and let go of the guilt. Let go of the things that you've been holding on to. Let go of that deep-rooted problem. Deep-rooted problem that stems from childhood. Only you know what it is. But the only way you're going to find out that what that deep-rooted problem is if you take the time to sit in silence, listen to your inner voice, get clarity. Now, through doing this, the next card you received is transformation. Through taking time, sitting in silence, getting out in nature, getting clear, listening to your inner voice, there's going to be a death of the past, a death of the old. This is the transformation card. There's going to be a transformation. Sitting on the lotus flower, see, that's rebirth. When there's a death, there's always a rebirth. Okay? The next card that you received is maturity. With this card right here, when you start letting go of the past and the way you think, there is a death. But the thing is through this, we also gain maturity. We gain maturity and growth. And that is what they're saying. It's out of divine love to let go. We gain maturity, wisdom. The next card you received is flowering. This is the Queen of Clouds. She's sitting on the lotus flower, which is rebirth. This card is like comparable to the planet. She sees beauty. Everything's beautiful. She throws her seeds of love everywhere, okay? This is comparable to the planet Venus, which is, love, beauty, okay? And this Queen of Clouds is throwing her seeds everywhere, no matter where they land, on concrete, in dirt, if there's, if there's moisture and they start blossoming. She knows that throwing her seeds of love out there, some of them will grow and some of them will mature. You receive this above it. Some of them will mature and they'll bring in possibilities. Okay? Through this transformation, you receive the existence card. Through this transformation, excuse me, some of you will be at that point where you're like questioning your existence and questioning the existence of the world, the universe, okay? That's what this is. And this is saying it's okay to question your existence with all the changes going on internally and externally in your life. It is okay for you to question your existence. Please question everything. Everything. Now the next card you received is the outsider. This card right here, see this little boy, he wants to go play on the other side. The other kids are in the rainbow right here. But there's a chain around it and there's a padlock. But see, the thing is this. That padlock is unlocked. You're not an outsider, Aries. And this card generally means there's a deep-rooted problem, deep-rooted issue, okay? Whether it's healing mother issues, whether it's, healing mother issues or healing father issues. It's a deep-rooted problem that stems from from being a child. And you've carried it with you into adulthood. And this was right next to the transformation card, which was right next to the letting go of the past and listening to your inner voice. It's time to let that deep-rooted problem go. Through sitting through silence and asking, doing angel therapy and asking for guidance, it will help you to work through this deep-rooted problem that stems from childbirth. It could be childbirth from way back in the womb. It could be mother-father issues that you hurt from. It could be anything. I'm talking to thousands of Aries out there. You know what it is. If you sit in silence, it will become clear. But once you release this, the healing will begin. Now, below that, you receive the Miser card. The Miser card is somebody that holds on to everything, be it material, be it people, places, things, be it guilt, be it pains and sorrows from the past, regrets, be it by the way you think. This person's holding on to it so much that they become ugly, they become old, they've lost their purity, okay? They've lost their innocence. This card right here is asking you to let go. Let go of people, places, things. Let go of the past. Let go of the guilt. Let go of anything that has served its purpose. It's okay to let it go. It's also saying let go of the conditioning that society's put on us, the conditioning that we've put on ourselves, the conditioning that our family has put on us, the conditioning friends have put on us. It's time to let all that go, because the thing is you're realizing that none of this is working for you anymore. It's becoming baggage. And through letting go, you see the white, which is purity, and how it goes into the yellow and the green, that's healing. The next card you received is guilt, upside down. This is something that you're going to be working on releasing. I already went through this card. Working through the guilt and letting it go turns the card right side up. And those monsters of guilt don't have a hold of you anymore. See the pink and the purple and the white? That's innocence, that's purity, that's healing the heart. The purple's the heart, the pink is innocence, the white is purity. This is something, you received it upside down. This is what you're going to be working on in the month of August. Now, the next card you received is creativity. Aries, this is asking you to bring out your creativity. Whether you have a gift in building things, whether it's, you know, dancing, humming, singing, playing an instrument, writing, producing movies. Bring out your creativity. If you have a book that you want to write, it's also saying through this creativity, it's going to help get rid of the guilt, get rid of the miser card. It's going to help you heal. It's going to help you get rid of the past. It's going to help you blossom, because some of you will have opportunities to publish that book, sell your art, okay? Write that song that the world needs to hear because they can relate, okay? Through creativity, it's asking you to bring it out. Some of you have such creativity that you could start your own business. The next card you received after that is the Fool. This Fool right here, he has all the colors of all of the elements, okay? He's holding on to the flower of life, innocence, okay? And this down here is the river of life below. Aries, they want me to tell you, it doesn't matter what other people think. It doesn't matter what you think about you, you know, some of the stuff you've done. Okay, sometimes we have to do stupid stuff to guide us down the, you know, guide us down the road that we need to go to take and get us to our destiny, our path that we're meant to do. Okay? Doesn't matter what other people think. This right here, Aries, they want me to also tell you that it's time to take that step into the river of life. Go down a different path. Look at the possibilities. There's lots of possibilities within you and within the situation and the outer world and this, you know, this is saying take that leap, take that step into the new. It says, they want me to tell you, don't feel like a fool. Take that step. There's lots of possibilities. You can open up your own business. You know, you can do anything. You can go back to school. You could apply for that higher position job. You could apply for your boss's job. You know, if he's leaving, whatever. There's possibilities. You're not a fool. And the thing is don't think that you're a fool. You're not a fool. And it doesn't matter what other people think. You know, it doesn't matter what other people think. There's people out there that have gone to jail. And it took them going down that road to turn around and come back out and they read the Bible. They took up God. They become preachers. They help other people. They feed the homeless. You know, they volunteer. And it brought them into what they're meant to do. Okay? Don't be afraid to take that step into the river of life. The next card you receive below that is conditioning. This right here is the conditioning that society has put on us, that government has put on us, that you've put on yourself, that you've let other people put on you, friends, family. This is saying that it's Some of the conditioning that you've had, it served its purpose. It's time to let it go, and you know it. You know it. You know that it's not working anymore. You know that you've changed. You've seen that it's not working. This is saying let it go. It's saying it's time. The next card you received is receptivity. It's asking you to please be receptive to the changes that need to be made. Be receptive to listening to your inner voice. Please be receptive to take time to yourself and go out and go by bodies of water. Go out in nature. Get outside. Take a walk and get back to the Creator. Get back to that purity of yourself, purifying yourself, getting rid of the compromising, getting rid of the clinging to the past, postponing your life. It's asking you to get to the deep-rooted problem. It's asking you to get rid of the conditioning that society has said. You know, it's asking you to get rid of the comparison, comparing your life to others, comparing what you have and your beauty, your health, your happiness. Stop comparing it to other people. It's asking you to get out of your minds. It's asking you to get out of your mind too, and stop rehashing things over and over and over and over and over again. This is asking you to please be receptive to God's guidance. Please be receptive to your spiritual side. It's asking you to please, you know, be receptive to the gifts that God is giving you. And part of a gift is clearing out your past so you can become anew, so you can step into your maturity. So you can step into your maturity, so you can step into your flowering. The next card you received is comparison. This is saying, please stop comparing your life, your beauty, your humor, you know, with everybody else's. It doesn't matter. There's always going to be somebody bigger, better, badder than you out there. Okay, happier than you, more positive than you, funnier than you. But the thing is you got to look at it like this. There are people out there looking at you saying, you want to know what? You're beautiful. You're handsome than them. You're happier than them. You're funnier than them. You got more wealth than them. This is saying stop the comparison and be happy where you're at. The bamboo can stand next to the oak tree and appreciate the differences without comparing themselves. The next card you received is the Rebel. The Rebel. This is that you. This is that you saying, I am going to step. This is that you, that warrior you, that says, I'm going to march to my own drummer. You broke the chains of society. At one point in time, you were like this. You broke away. And then you started, you know, you started, you know, getting caught up in society and how they want you and things like that. How you think how they wanted you to be. This is saying, get that rebel back. Get that rebel back. Get that rebel you, that unique you that made you you. That made you you. That took the possibilities, took that step into the river of life to go down that, you know, float down that river of life to become your own individual, unique self. It's saying stop living in black, white, and gray and jump into that picture frame of the colorful life that you want to live for you. The next card you received is aloneness. Some of you, they're saying, need to take some time alone. A lot of you need to take some time alone. They also want me to say that the journey of life, you know, when there's darkness, see the light? When there's darkness, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. That's what they want me to say. But the thing is you need some alone time. You need to get clarity on what you want to do. You need to clear out all this crap and this garbage. And the only way you can do that is taking some alone time. And some of you do feel alone. And that's okay. Take this time to work on yourself, to clear out that past. Work on your creativity. Some of you will be traveling this month. Okay? Some of you will be traveling this month. You received the travel card, Aries. But this is saying you don't need to make a reservation to go take a trip. You could throw a bag in there and just say, okay, I'm gone, and wake up in the morning, throw yourself together and go. You don't need to plan it out. This is saying go outside, drive someplace, take a trip. But this is also saying some of you are going to be traveling, looking for new work, visiting family, visiting friends. Some of you may be taking some time to yourself. This is what they want me to tell you. Some of you are going to be taking some time, some alone time to yourself, listening to your inner voice, and you'll be making some phone calls to possibly talk to your mother or talk to your father and actually heal some past deep-rooted wounds. Even with friends is what they want me to say too. Some of you will be moving. Some of you are in past life relationships that are no longer working. They've served their purpose. Some of you, they want me to say, will be traveling. You're going to be traveling, looking for different places to move. Some of you will move. The next card you received is past lives. This right here is any addictions, anything that is carried over through past lives into this life. This right here is bad habits that we've carried over from past lives into this life. You know what they are. Those are the things that we have a hard time struggling with. But this is also the karma card right here. Okay? And this right here is saying some of you have past life relationships that you're in that have served their purpose. They're karmic. They're no longer there. Some of you have karmic issues that you've been dealing with. Okay? And you will be dealing with to clear the past karma that you've done to other people. That is what this card is saying. The next card you received is the dreamer. The dream. Okay? They want me to say, yes, you can have the dream. But they also want me to let you know that this card right here states that there is no perfect person. So if you're looking for the perfect person, you know, there is no perfect person. What makes the perfect person is if the knapsack is balanced out enough to where you can strap on the other person's issues and things like that. Some people have issues of the past and things like that they can't. The knapsack's so full that it's too much, and that's what kills the relationship. But you see people that think, oh, that person's in a perfect relationship. But the thing is are you the fly on the wall? Do you know exactly what's going on? Maybe they love each other enough to work through the issues. This is saying there is no perfect person. There is no perfect relationship also. So you need to be aware of that, Aries. And the other thing is when did you stop following your dreams? Also, they want me to tell you too that you're going to get visions, and you're also going to get divinely guided messages through your dreams. Please listen. Please listen. The next card you received is ordinariness. This is where you strip down the facades, the mask that you've been wearing, that you've placed on yourself through that society says you have to wear, or you think you have to wear. Okay? Aries, the true you is the person the things that you do and who you are when you're by yourself, and you don't have to put on any masks or facades for anybody, okay? This is asking you to get down to your ordinary true self, the source card that you're going to be working on this month. Okay? This is asking you to take time out. See, this person's just being themselves, walking in nature. See the flowers? See the white? That's innocent. See the blue? That's godly. Heaven. This right here, pink, innocence. It's asking you to get back to the innocence of you. Take time out in nature. That's what they also want me to tell you too. Yeah. The next card you received is the schizophrenia card. Some of you are just driving yourselves crazy, going back and forth with the guilt, with the way you're thinking, and holding on to the past. That is what they want me to tell you with this card. But they also want me to tell you too, Aries, is that this person right here is holding on with their hands. And they're thinking, well, if I let go with my hands, I'll fall on my head. But if I let go with my feet, I'll land on my feet. This card is just saying, just let go and let it fall, okay? This is saying, don't be indecisive. It's where it's like, okay, well, if I say yes, then this and this might happen. If I say no, then this and this might happen. Or it could be where you say yes and then you turn around and do it and it didn't happen the way you wanted it. So you turn around and you were like, well, maybe I should have said no and it would have played out this way. Or this is saying, stop it. You're just driving yourself crazy. Let it go. The next card that you received is success. There will be successes this month for you, Aries. New jobs, new apartments, new moving, but also a transformation of success and transformation. Also, they want me to tell you too that this card means, you know, we've had past successes. Honor those successes, but don't be stuck on them. This is saying, you know, we all get up on that tiger and ride in the parade of success. But it's also saying set new goals, short-term and long-term, and don't be upset if there's bumps down the road. Okay, everybody has bumps, but that brings us to our maturity, our wisdom and learning, and they're asking not hold on to that. It's saying, you know, if you have successes, don't get stuck in those successes of the past. Make new successes. I'll give you an example. I've got like major certificates that I've achieved things, and I knew that I did, and I forgot about them, and then I end up moving, and I get my office, and I start taking them out, and I need to get frames for them still. But I sat there and looked at them, and I'm like, wow, I've done a lot. I've done a lot. But the thing is, I'm not stuck there. I know I need to do more. I know that there are short-term that I need to do, and I know that there are long-term ones, and I know there's going to be some bumps and some hiccups. But through that, I will gain wisdom and maturity, and through that, I will gain strength, and through that, I will get back on that tiger, and I will once again ride in the parade of success. And then, boom, that will be done, and start all over again. The next card you received, and the last card of this reading, is the Mind card. And this right here is saying that you're living in your minds. Okay, you're overthinking things. You're constantly thinking. You're not coming from a heart center. You're coming from a head center. This is having, see the chimney stacks or exhaust stacks right here, the smoke and stuff. This right here, Aries, is saying that you're constantly thinking. You're constantly thinking about the past, everything. You're just constantly thinking. You're living in your head. You have let your head control you instead of training your brain to be a tool for you, Aries. This is saying, open your mind to new beliefs, new conditions, new understandings, new possibilities. This is saying, don't be narrow-minded. This is saying, don't get complacent and stuck on the way you're thinking. This is also saying that open your mind to educating yourself. Open your mind to change. There's going to be a lot of change this month, internally and externally. And one of them is getting out of your head and letting spirit, calling upon spirit and your angels, and sitting in silence, getting outside, letting go. Letting go of the deep-rooted problems, letting go of the compromising, letting go of the comparison, letting go of the way you think and postponing the way you think, postponing that beautiful life. Letting go of you feeling like a fool, letting go of holding on to everything, the miser, letting go of the guilt, letting go of the past life relationships that are karmic. Okay, that is what this is saying. Okay, so that's that. And the bottom on the Osho Zen Tarot deck was the guidance card. Do some angel therapy. You want me to tell you, do some angel therapy. Sit down, listen to your inner voice, which is your guidance, your guardian angels. It's God speaking to you. Okay? That's what on the bottom of the Osho Zen Tarot deck. Now the next cards I'm going to be reading are the Archangel Oracle cards. And the first card you received is sensitivity. Aries, when we go through changes, we become very sensitive. When we're going through spiritual awakenings and things like that, and a transformation internally, we become very sensitive to people, places, and things. Archangel Haniel, you're extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. The next card you received is Overcoming Difficulties. Archangel Jeremiah, the worst is now behind you and you are surmounting any previous challenges. Compassion. You know, the thing is with this card, we always have, we don't always, because there's people out there that don't have compassion for other people. But the thing is this card is saying have compassion for other people. Everybody is going through these changes and difficulties, not just you. But everybody's changes and difficulties are different than yours. Some people may have some similarities, but they won't ever be the same as yours. Okay? This is also saying have compassion for yourself and nurture yourself and have compassion for yourself, Aries. Archangel Zadkiel, soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. The next card you received is Counselor. They want me to say some of you will need to go see a counselor to help through these deep-rooted problems, okay? Now, they also want to say, too, that some of you have a gift to be counselors. Archangel Azrael, you are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. The next card you received is Clairsentence. Archangel Raguel, notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. Wow. And you got the inner voice card, which is, listen, guidance, your God guidance, your inner voice, your intuition, angels. The next card you received is Hello from Heaven. Archangel Azrael, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. They're fine. They're watching over you. They're watching over you. They love you and care about you very, very much. They're fine. The next card you received is Claircognizance. Archangel Uriel, pay attention to your thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. Your thoughts and your ideas that come to you that are, great ideas. They're your answers to your prayers, whether it be bringing it out through your creativity, starting a business. It's transformation. You're transforming your life. You're a co-creator of your life, but you've got to let go of the past. You be open to the gifts God gives you. It could be people, places, and things that God clears out to bring in new people, places, and things. Wow. I just said that, and look, gifts from God. Archangel Sandalphon, we angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. Open your arms to receive these gifts. Like I said, it could be people, places, and things. Okay? It could be situations that line you up to where you're meant to go in your life. The thing is there has to be a steady balance. If you give a lot, okay, and you have a hard time receiving, then, pray upon this. Call upon your angels and ask God and the angels for help. Because there needs to be a steady balance of giving and receiving. And the thing is when you close off receiving, then that tells God that you're not ready for it or you don't want it. So please, open yourself up to the gifts of God. The next card you received is Peace. Archangel Shamuel, peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Nurture. Archangel Gabriel, as you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now, Aries. The next card you received is Prosperity, and I do believe you received the Success card. And those shows in Tarot deck. Archangel Ariel, your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Wow. Inner voice. Follow your intuition. You got the Dream card and the Success card right there. Creativity. Some of you, your dreams are bringing your creativity to light to start your own business. There you go. Right there. The next card you received is Outdoors. Archangel Jophiel, go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. There we go again, creative ideas. I said get outside, sit in silence. Question your existence. Be receptive to the answers so you can get your creative ideas. The next card you received is our angel therapy right here. Angel therapy, inner voice. Call upon your angels. Your inner voice is your guidance. On the bottom of the Osho Zen Tarot deck, you got the guidance card. Call upon your angels for guidance. Angel therapy. Archangel Raphael, give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. There we go. Past life. Compromising. Postponing what you want in your life by the way you think. Guilt. Living in your head. Give it to God. Yeah. Where else? Oh, right here. Oh. The miser holding on to everything. That deep-rooted problem. That deep-rooted problem that stems from childhood that you're still holding on to and trying to get over. The conditioning. The conditioning. And then also the comparing your life. Excuse me, I dropped something. Comparing your life to other people's lives. Not following your dreams. There you go. Angel therapy, call upon your guides. Listen to your inner voice. The next card you received is Divine Order. Archangel Raguel, everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusions and see underlying order. Everything comes in divine timing. And like I said, things have to be cleared out. That's why it's important you clear out your past. Let go of your past and the deep-rooted problem. You clear that out, and then, divine order. Things come in divinely. The next one you received is Life Review. Archangel Jeremiel, take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Past lives. Go again. Stuck in your head. Not following your dreams. Conditioning. Deep-rooted problems. Not letting go of anything externally. People, places, things internally. Guilt. Postponing things both by the way you think that you don't deserve. Compromise. Holding on to the past. Not being you. Not taking your power back and getting back to source, getting back to God. Indecisiveness. Okay, moving on, Aries. Oh, excuse me. And on the bottom of the Archangel Oracle card deck, you received, you know what to do. And you know what to do, Aries. Archangel Uriel, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. There you go, inner voice again. Oh, the next deck I have right here for you, your cards are the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. The first card that you received, Aries, is Nematona, Sacred Spaces. Create an altar or visit a powerful place to connect with the divine. Goddess Ishel, Medicine Woman. You're a channel for divine healing power. Green Tara, Goddess Green Tara. Start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything yourself. Ask God. Call upon Goddess Green Tara and ask for guidance and help. Call upon your angels. Call upon God. Call upon your friends if you need to, depending on what you're going through. Goddess Ishtar, boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy, which when you start doing that, you're going to notice that you're spending a little more time alone, which is okay, because that'll help you with listening to your inner voice. Goddess Hathor, receptivity. You receive the receptivity card in the Osho Zen Tarot deck too. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and the ability to give to others. Wow. Goddess Kali, endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. I believe I said that. That's the lotus flower, which stands for rebirth. And you receive the transformation card. And letting go. Letting go of the past card. Where is it? Well, it's here. I've shown it to you. Ah, there it is. Letting go of the past. Goddess Erikara, blossoming. Blossoming. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process. And do not give up. Do not give up, Aries, okay? And the thing is you got the flowering card. Flowering and blossoming are the same. The next card you received is Goddess Isis, past lives. Wow. You received the past life card. This situation involves your past life memories. Goddess Damara, guiding children. You're good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. You received this, the counseling card, also in the Archangel Oracle deck. Some of you will be going back to school. Some of you already have some degree to be able to counsel children. Some of you know that that is what you're supposed to be doing. Goddess Butterfly Maiden, transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Wow. You received the transformation card in the Osho Zen Tarot deck. The next card you received is Goddess Pele, divine passion. Excuse me. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire, Aries? What is your heart's true desire, Aries? Goddess Cordelia, go outside. I've been saying this the whole time. You've been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. Goddess Siege, quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. Wow, aloneness. Where's the other card? Where are you? Ordinariness. Question that existence. Be receptive to your inner voice. Wow. God's talking through these cards because I'm telling you. Everything is just, wow. It amazes me. It really amazes me how the beauty of these messages. And just to have every deck back it up, it's just, it's proof right there. The next, on the bottom of the Goddess Oracle guidance cards, you receive Goddess Solace, and it's bodies of water. And I do believe I said that right here with the silence card, set in silence. Get by bodies of water. And go outside. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or ocean, to recharge your batteries. Okay, the next card, cards I have for you, Aries, is the Mermaid and Dolphin guidance cards by Doreen Virtue. The first card you received is self-forgiveness. Some of you need to forgive yourself. Let go of old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. Wow. That's one of the cards that you received that was upside down that you're going to be working on this month. The next card you received is, excuse me, pay attention. Notice notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. Wow. Silence card. Silence card and, excuse me, I meant to pull this up. Silence card and inner voice. Oops. Inner voice. Right there. I'm trying to get it so you can see. The next card you received is friendship. Friendship. Make a date for a play date with one or more friends. Get out and spend some time with friends. Good friends. Friends that you know, friends that build you up and you build them up. Don't hang around the friends that are energy vampires or sponge people that suck you dry and you feel lifeless. This is make a play date with friends. The friends that build you guys build each other up. It'll help inspire you. It'll help bring out that creativity side. It'll help you laugh. Okay. The next card you received is tranquility. Make time to relax, be still, and enjoy your solitude, indulging in much needed self-care. Take care of yourself. There's the silence card, and then you also receive the alone card. Take some time alone. Wherever I put it over here. Aloneness. Silence. Work on self-care. Self-care is clearing out this crap, but it's also, you know, painting your nails, going and getting your hair done. For the guys, it's like getting out and going fishing. You know, taking a trip up the mountains and going fishing. Or it's like watching a football game, or, you know, it's hanging out with true friends that, you know, really care about you sometimes. That, you know, there's that one friend that you enjoy being around. It doesn't matter if you want to be alone or not. Is that one friend that just, you know, you guys could sit in the same room and be quiet and not talk and just still enjoy each other's company. You know what I mean? That's self-care. All that is self-care. Cleaning stuff out. Cleaning out your garage, or your home. Getting rid of stuff. That's all self-care. Getting rid of the clutter internally and externally. That's all self-care. Morning affirmations is the next card you received. Say positive affirmations each morning to open the gates of manifestation. This is asking you to, you know, like I have the daily word. I'm doing videos on the daily word. Okay, with daily affirmations. I do them in the morning. I do them in the morning when I have my coffee. Because if I do them at night, I get tired and I fall asleep. So, whichever, you know, do some morning affirmations, Aries. The next card you received is positive energy. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. Bam. I believe I've been seeing this through the whole thing. Just blows me away. Sorry. It just amazes me. I'm not sorry. It just amazes me how... It just amazes me. Simplify your life. The miser card, the conditioning, all of that, getting rid of things. The miser card, I said. The miser is somebody that holds on to everything, internally and externally. The miser card holds on to the way they think, everything. People, places, and things. This is saying get rid of it. Get rid of it. Let it go. It's the past. Let it go. Eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. Simplify your life. Eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. Mother healing. Some of you have deep-rooted problems. This is the outsider card that stem from needing to heal past pains from your mother. Or you have guilt. Mother healing is the card. And it's as your feelings toward your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. Some of you need to heal the past pains from your mother, and if they're passed away, then you can say a prayer. They can hear you. They can hear you. Some of you will need to get a counselor. to get a counselor to help you work through this. The next card you received, Father healing. Deep-rooted problem, the outsider. Stems from a deep-rooted problem from your childhood. It could be, you know, anything. Mother and father issues. Father healing. Your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. And that's a card that you received, the Source card. You received the Angel Therapy card, the guidance card in the Osho Zen Tarot deck. I'm going to read that one more time, Aries. Father healing. These are father issues. Your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. And on the bottom of this deck, on the bottom of the Mermaid Dolphin deck, you received contemplation time. And that matches up there with the existence card. Contemplating your existence, the universe's existence, taking time for yourself. Spend time alone meditating upon what you truly desire. You got the desire card. What do you desire in the Goddess Oracle deck? You got the sit in silence. You got meditating, you know, sit in silence, meditate right here. The existence card. Contemplation time. Spend time alone meditating upon what you truly desire so you can manifest it. Where are they at? My dear Aries, that is your August 2017 reading. Like I said, you know, some of you this will resonate with right now. Some of you you're going through it. Some of you know it's true, but you just don't want to believe it. And some of you know that, you know, what they just told me is there are some of you that will be reading this and it's going to touch your heart and you'll end up starting to cry and realize it is time. The time is ripe to let you, you know, go get help and let this go. Some of you may be able to take messages away and help other people from this. But however it may be, I wish you blessings and peace. And I appreciate your compassion working with me with, you know, this reading being as late as it is. I do apologize. But the important thing is the message has been delivered. Blessings and peace, Aries, until next month.